welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you are also welcome. My name is Mide J. I film everything, beauty, lifestyle, vlog, travels, and all of that good stuff. If you're interested in any of this, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be duly notified whenever I post a new video.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see how.
Welcome back, guys. So like I said, I will be telling a story, okay? And this story is very personal to me because it's what has made me strong. I found strength, I found commitment, I found discipline during this phase of my life. It's actually a phase in my life, a phase of depression, a phase of tears and worries, a place of darkness at a point. It got to that, like majority of Nigerians, I wanted to leave the country so bad. Like, I studied nursing back in Nigeria, and after nursing school, I was like, it's time to move, it's time to forge ahead. I've always been someone that I've known that I will leave the country. I just wanted to leave. Like, what's there to not to? Why shouldn't I leave now? You know, why shouldn't I leave? There are many reasons to leave. And I didn't just sit back and nurture that dreams, guys. I was working towards it. That's lesson number one. Working towards it, not just sit and say, oh, proclaim the dreams, proclaim the vision. You know, I was working towards it. After schooling and all of that, I started weighing my options. I looked through the countries, developed countries, and I said to myself, which one is better for me to go for? I was like, okay, let me try the United States. Then United States, it was at that point. I started looking through schools. I got a school, you know, to apply to. I got the admission. It wasn't even a problem. Then I started the whole process. But for that particular school, I wouldn't be mentioning names. The whole medical process was quite tedious, so I dropped it. I forged ahead to look for another school. I got another school. I got a date for my visa interview. I was so excited, and yeah, voila, the day came. Before then, I've prepared, I've read, researched about the school. I had a sponsor. Everything was so in line. It was in sync. Everything was going one by one, and I was living the US dreams in my head, right? This is what I've always wanted. The day came. I prepared so well. I got there for the interview. There's so many people there. Wow, well, whatever, I'm getting my visa today, and that's on what? That's on period. Nobody can tell me what is not. I'm getting my visa, okay? Then at that point, I met somebody there, a guy. We started talking. Fortunately, he was going to a school in the States I was going. Okay, so we did the biometrics, the checks, and all of that. We were in the hall, and if you get to that place, the embassy, the consulars, those are the visa officers, they have like a cubicle, just like when you go to the banks, right? Those cubicles, one consular per cubicle, so you just go there as if you want to collect cash. That's the way it's constructed. Okay, so after the biometrics, you move to your consular. There's usually a very long queue there. We're going, you know, like that. We're going. It was the guy's turn. I was a bit behind, so he was in front. I saw him, and if you go to the US embassy and they give you the white slip, the white slip shows that you've been granted. If they give you the blue, the green slip or the pink one, that means you've been denied. Okay, so after a few minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes, I saw him with the white slip. He just did like this to me. He winked. I'm like, yes, you could do it. Then I could do it. Nobody can tell me what is not. I'm getting this visa today, and that's on period. But he encouraged me, you know, to brace up and all of that. And prior to that, guys, I have prayed, I have fasted, I was on fire, you know. In all that ramifications, I was on fire to get my visa. I just want to live the US dream, okay? So it was my turn. There are some chaperone or whatever they call them, you know, arranging everybody and telling you where to go. supervising. So the guy was like, oh, go there, go meet that officer. I was like, okay, fine. I got there. How are you? Okay, can I have your documents? I gave him, and at that point I had my I-20 already. Obviously, I-20 is a document you take. It's like your admission letter the US school sent to you to take to the embassy. That's your admission letter. So can I have your I-20? Can I have your passport? I gave him, and he was like, okay, where are you going? Do you know where you're going? I was on fire, guys. I mean it when I say I was on fire. I gave him back to back. Who is your sponsor? I told him, what do you know about the school? Why you guys, what's that? I was on fire, guys. I told him everything back to back. In my mind, I was like, yes, I'm killing it. So cut the long story short, guys, he gave me the blue slip. It was as if, you know, when trailer ram you over. That was it. That was the feeling. It was terrible. It was terrible. The money I've spent, out of job, no work, nothing. I was like, what's happening here? I got out. I stood there. I got out of the hall of the building. I got out. I stood there with the slip. I was staring at it. I didn't know how to feel. The security officer from afar, he was like, madam, what are you? Madam, move forward. There's no time. I was like, okay. In short, when I got out, my friend, the guy I said I met, he was like, hello. Like, what? How was it? I said, hello. It felt so terrible. I felt terrible too. I was broken. We departed that day. I wished him well. I got a bus home. In short, guys, that day I missed my bus stop because I was not in a good mental state at all. I missed my bus stop. I lighted at the next one. I didn't care. I trekked back. It was so far that I shouldn't have trekked back. I didn't know I was. So guys, I got a job, you know, fortunately a good job at that. I was even earning 6 figures. Good, right? Yeah, I got a job. People around me that knew at that point, they tried to talk me into deferring my admission, and I did. I deferred my admission till 8 months time. That's another session entirely. I told the school and all of that. At this point, I started working on myself more. I started discovering myself. You know, I didn't lay down and self-pity myself. I started working on myself. Could I get better? How could I do this? In short, guys, the 8 months came. I gave it a shot again. I got a date for the visa interview and all of that. I went there that day. Still Lagos Embassy. I did my biometric, same process, all of that, and I was prepared. This time I fasted. I fasted so much. I was lean. I lost weight. Yeah, it was my turn, just like the first one. He asked me the same question, where are you going to, blah blah blah, this and that. I started giving him fire. I was still on fire, guys. I prepared so much. I got a denial again. I'm sorry, I can't grant your visa today. At this point, I was angry. I was angry. I was sad. Do you know I asked the consul? I was like, pardon? Because I didn't hear. I did not hear well. My ears were blocked. I was like, pardon? I said I can't grant your visa today. I'm sorry. This time I'm going again. I will go again. I contacted somebody to help me secure a date for the visa interview. I couldn't get a date. The whole Lagos was booked. So he said to me, okay, will you try Abuja? And this was December period, going to the Christmas festivity and all of that. I said, okay, we tried Abuja, we got a date. I had to pay an extra 50,000 just to get a date. I got a news that they locked the embassy. Guys, I wanted to run mad. With all the money I've spent, they locked the embassy. They said, okay, the story was, they said someone put white powder, is a charm, juju, and blew it to the face of the consular. These people do to get visas, right? So the person did that. They locked the whole embassies, Lagos, Abuja, affecting people like me. It was so devastating. I cried like a baby. I was like, it's better for me to go and they deny me than not go at all. Meanwhile, I didn't know what I was talking the nonsense and I was speaking the rubbish, because who wants to be denied, really? But I was telling myself that like, they should open this embassy. I want to go, even if they deny me, rather let me go and see with my eyes. Sometimes they will deny me. Let me go. I cried my eyes out. So a day to the day the year will run out, I got a message again from a friend that the embassies are opened again. I was excited. I started packing my bags. I'm going to Abuja. In short, I celebrated the New Year, January 1st. 2nd, I had to go to Abuja from Ibadan. The journey was very long, very long. It took me about 14 hours by road. I could not afford a flight at that point. I could not because I was in debt. Okay, I just wanted to leave. That was what was. I wanted to pursue this dream of mine. That was all in my head. I spent the night at the relatives. Yeah. The next morning came. I went there just like that. Same process. Biometrics done. Everything checked. It was my turn again. Where are you going? Which school? What do you know about the school? Before I could say Jack, the woman told me sorry. I stormed back to the park, got my relative's side, got my bags, went to the park to go back to Lagos. I was to resume work that day. The next day, I was to resume that day, but I skipped it, so I was to resume the next day. In the car, I was just crying. The money I've spent this time, I was in serious debt. Because I had to pay for my visa, I had to pay for my I-20 again. I deferred my admission, I had to pay for the I-20, I had to pay for home security fee, I had to different things, DS-160, blah blah blah. All those. If you are used to the US traveling thing, you understand what I'm saying. I had to spend a lot of money. I have to put money in my account. I had to. Oh my jeez. It was crazy. In the car, I was just crying. I was just crying. At the point when we got to Lokoja, there was an accident on the road. All of them, everybody, and I saw the car zoomed past us. Yeah, everybody in that car died. Everybody fatal. It was not fatal, ghastly. It was a ghastly accident. Everybody died. The ladies in the car were all everywhere. Their bags were scattered. The soldiers were there to just take them into the truck. They are dead bodies. Went online, I sat with it. I said, today is the day I will know what if it's out or not. I checked. It was in the middle of the night. I checked it. I saw refused. Guys. I cried like I've never cried before. I believe in life. I've seen it. I've experienced it firsthand. People are not interested in your story if it's not a success. People are not interested. No, they are not. Majority are not interested in your story if it's not making sense, if there's not a success at the end. Yeah, and that's what it is. It is what it is, and that's okay. You can't control people's thoughts. The day I decided to do the UK thing, I was always crying. So get used to me saying I cried to my mom. I was like, so. Meanwhile, guys, I've never really liked the UK. I was always saying they're so rigid. The whole process is their standard of living is rigid. Like, there are too many laws in the UK. You know how UK can be sometimes. So that was why I didn't want to go to the UK. I preferred the US, but like I was like, okay, let me do the UK thing. Then we used to write exams. I started preparing. I didn't give up. I started preparing for my exams. So guys, I did my exams. The IELTS exam on the platter of gold. First attempt, second exam, that's a nursing exam. First attempt, I did the proper works, I got a job. Even though COVID tried to delay me, I would have traveled this time last year. Everything just worked so fast. It was as if I never labored. It was as if I was never depressed. I was so happy. I was on top of the world. I felt so happy. The day I was to go collect my visa, I was telling people around me, am I sure I'll get this visa? Am I sure? I've never gotten any. Everyone I tried was never working. They were like, you're gonna get this one. They will not deny this one. You're getting it. You've done your exams, you will get it. I doubted myself at a point. I got a visa, guys. When I got it, in the bus, I was going back to work or home, I can't remember. I sat down, stared at it. I was like, this is what I've been chasing. This is what I've been chasing all this while. For something, you're striving, you've been striving, but it's not working. Don't give up. That's why when I tell people don't give up, I know what I'm saying. Don't give up. This story, when I tell some of my friends, they're always like, what? How did you survive it? I survived it. It was hard. I paid loan till the last day I left Nigeria. I'm not even going to lie. I paid the last loan, the last salary I got in Nigeria before I moved to the UK. The debt, I didn't have savings. What saving? What? What is savings? I could not save. There were times I buy food without meat because I've looked at the 15 naira for the meat. It will affect my transport fare, and I'm paying loan. I'm doing this. I was struggling to do fine gay. It was that tough. But enough of that story. The moral lesson of this video is to inspire you. Don't give up. You're gonna be happy. You will thank yourself for not. Imagine that I've given up. What will be of me today? I don't have everything I want, but I am comfortable. I am not where I used to be. Look at me. Just take a look at me. But it is what it is, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep striving. You can wallow in you can stay, not wallow, you can stay in self-pity for a while, but don't wallow in it. Brace up. Get up. It will be your strength. It will be, you will thank yourself. I'm getting emotional. You will thank yourself for it. Don't be depressed. Get up and move ahead. Don't listen to some people, because some people might try to discourage you out of it. It happened to me. Just brace up. Brace up and go for it. Go for that goal. Go for it. Okay? I'm sorry, guys. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. I hope you've learned one thing or the other. I hope I have inspired you. Don't wallow in your self-pity. Don't sit down and just proclaim your goals. Go for it, okay? And also do everything within your means, everything to shoot that shot and get it. Don't listen to naysayers. Go for it. You can do it, okay? Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one, okay? Until then, peace.